Hello once again everyone, it is Jello here, and today we are going to talk about RAM speeds. Which one should you buy, and does it matter in gaming? Let's find out. If you don't know where to look at the specified RAM speeds, it's usually in the labels together with its timings. But I'm not going to get into so much detail with the timings, but generally, lower timings are better. So I spent the past 2 days testing different RAM speeds with my PC. What I have is two 8GB sticks of Corsair Vengeance LPX memory rated at 3000 MHz, and I usually just run it at its default speeds. But for the sake of testing, I ran benchmarks across 5 games, 3 times each test, and got the average at different RAM speeds from 2133 up to 3200 MHz with the same timings. Once again, I used my personal rig, which has a Ryzen 5 1600, a Zotac GTX 1070, and of course the one that I tested, which is the 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance LPX memory. By the way, your mileage may vary depending on what kind of specs you have. And so here are the results. So in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there's little performance gain when going with higher RAM. It's also the same with Shadow the Tomb Raider. I think it's because these games are a bit harder to run, and I'm quite limited with the specs that I have. However, we see a noticeable performance gain in Hitman 2. Not so much from 2133 to 2400, but from 2133 to 3200 MHz. The performance gain is quite significant. I mean, that's a difference of 13 frames per second just by going with faster RAM. With GTA 5, we get an extra 9 frames per second, going from 2133 MHz to 3200 MHz, which I think is also significant. The same goes with CSGO. We also get extra performance just by going with faster RAM. However, if you get these kinds of frame rates, we would also need a monitor with a higher refresh rate to really reap the full benefits. So in conclusion, RAM does affect performance in gaming. However, it would depend on which games you play and what kind of specs you have. So which RAM should you buy? For a mid-range gaming PC, I think 2666 MHz is enough. But if the price difference from going from 2666 to 3000 or even 3200 MHz is negligible, then go for the faster RAM. In that way, you don't have to buy RAM anymore when you decide to upgrade your CPU or your graphics card in the future. So like this video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't yet so you won't miss any updates. And that is it for today, and I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.